Hello guys, what's up? My name is Hollow, and today we are starting a new cast series called Gallery Sweep. For Gallery Sweep, we're essentially just going to be going through my gallery and cleaning it up, really. So for some of the Sims, we'll be going in and actually deleting them, and for others, we'll go through and change their CC and stuff. For the most part, we're just going to be doing my Sims. You can see some of these Sims up here. Like, I've got some, like, it says Claire Chabon Sims or Zorelia Sims. That's because I do use a lot of other people's Sims. Like, you can see here on the Others tab, I have a lot of other people's Sims that I downloaded. I've already gone through this part and I've picked the ones that are my favorites out of what I had, and I kept those and deleted the rest. So I've already done that part off camera because I don't want to seem like I'm trying to take credit for these people's amazing work. But for my stuff, I haven't gone through it just yet. And I just recently did like a big CC change where I deleted all my old CC and I put in new CC, and some of it I still have, but a lot of it is missing. So you can see on some of these Sims here, they're all messed up. Like, for example, the Moscalier family. They're naked, they're missing their skin tones, like their outfits got replaced. They're just a big mess. So there's lots of stuff I need to do to try to fix some of these guys. Plus some of these guys are just old. Like Eden Lim, I made her two years ago now, so I just have a different style coming up. And like her lips, for example, I wouldn't use these anymore. Like, I don't even think I have them anymore. So I just want to go through and update these guys and see if I really like them and only keep the Sims that I'm really attached to. Like, some of these guys I just made for fun or just did like ugly to beauty challenges and stuff, and they aren't really that great. They aren't really exactly how I want them. So I want to go through and edit them or completely change them, or if I can't really see any way to save them, I'll just delete them. But essentially, that's what we're going to do. And so for our first episode, we're actually going to start with Eden Lim. So Eden Lim was actually the first sim I made when I got a PC, and she's the first one I ever used CC on and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and start with her. And yeah, you can see she's lost a lot. She lost all her skin details. She lost those lips that I was talking about that I don't use anymore. She's lost some of her clothes. So we've got a lot of work to do on her. Plus, I'm pretty sure I gave her multiple outfits too. So I probably have a lot more to go through than I think. Yep, I gave her like 4 outfits on. Yeah, I gave her multiple outfits on pretty much everything. So I have to go through and edit a whole lot. So I'm actually going to take it into a time lapse for that because it'll be really long if I try to talk you through every single change I'm making. But this should be fun and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alright, so now that we're in the time lapse, we can go ahead and look at Eden for a bit. So when I was actually working on her face, I didn't really have that much I wanted to change. I took a look at it, but I still really liked her facial features. I didn't think there was really that much wrong with her. I just made her chin a little bit longer, but that's really all I did. So now I'll just go ahead and tell you a little bit about Eden. So when I first made Eden, this is a description that I posted her with. I said, Eden is my soft, sweet sweatered babe. She is a writer who loves to be comfy and cozy. She likes to sleep and read mysteries. And that's essentially her character. She is just this really soft, cozy person, and she loves writing and reading mystery novels. And her goal in life is to be a writer, so that's her aspiration. She's a bit of a goofball, and she's kind of lazy, and she just sort of hangs around and does what she wants. But she's really chill and cute, and she just like loves big sweaters. So that was the thing I tried a lot. When I get to her outfits, you're gonna see that I'd use a lot of sweaters for her because I just love the idea of her just being snuggled up in sweaters all the time and like always wearing long sleeves. Like, even when it's hot, she wears stuff that's like bigger, like chunkier, just because it's comfy, and that's like her aesthetic 100%. So that was really what I was going for with this. I decided to change her hair. I wasn't sure about it at first because I really liked her original hair, but I thought I should change it and just try something new. And I ended up going with something pretty similar. It's the same sort of like swoosh to the side where it sort of covers part of her face, but I really liked it and I thought it looked pretty good. And I wanted something that had a little bit of a darker root because I wanted it to look like she dyed her hair or bleached her hair rather than her having like actually having this gray colored hair. So I tried doing that and it was really fun, like just going through all my different hairs and picking one. You can see this one right now. I really liked that one. It was just the texture was a bit much for me. Like, I really like those hairs, just they have a bit of a dry looking texture to them, and I didn't really want that for her hair. I briefly considered putting the mullet on her. I was actually looking at it and I was like, this is kind of cool, but I was like, maybe not for Eden. I want to make some sim that can use that mullet soon though, because I've had it for a couple weeks now and I haven't used it, and I really want to because it looks really cool. And who knows when mullets are going to go out of fashion, so should probably use it fast. But yeah, essentially it was just sort of chilling out and having fun playing around with Eden. A lot of her stuff it's changed because like when I first made her, I made her like she was my sweater babe, and of course I dressed her up in all her sweaters and everything, but I also gave her a bit more of an edgier feel, so that's why she has the cross through her ear. And like if you saw in her like the her thumbnail on the gallery, she actually used to have a nose ring, and she still has all her tattoos and stuff, but I didn't bother taking those away. But I wanted her to look a little bit softer. I wanted her to look a little bit more like my description of her, of just being soft and sweet rather than being a bit more edgy. So I sort of just softened up her whole appearance rather than just leaving her the way she was. Like the way she was before, she was sort of mysterious. She sort of looks like she, like her outfits were soft, but she was sort of how do I say it, like she looked a little mysterious. She looks like she kind of had resting bitch face a little bit, but with this one she looks a lot softer and a lot sweeter, and it's really just changing her CC that did that. But I really like this version of her. It's like a whole new Eden, which I really like. It's kind of fun to do, and like I picked a lot more outfits that show off her tattoos, because like even though they're sort of like sweater looking stuff, they're sort of cut down so you can actually see like her clavicle tattoos, which I think are really pretty. I love her little butterflies. I think they're so cute. I wanted to show that off and like just have some outfits where you could see her tattoos and stuff, because in her original design I didn't really have a lot of those. I think I only had like 2 outfits that showed her. It's kind of hard to remember because I haven't seen her in those outfits in like a year, because like even though I made Eden, I never really played with her in my own gameplay. I do that a lot. There's a lot of sims that I just create and like I think of a story for them, or I think of like their character, but then I never actually play them. I have so many sims like that, and it's really sad because like I love these sims and like they're super cute and everything, and like I love Eden, but like I've never actually played with her. I mean, I put her in a game once and I think I played for like 3 sim days, and then I was like, never mind, I'm gonna play Rags to Riches with somebody else. So Eden doesn't actually get a lot of playtime for me, but I really want to include her in something. I don't know when, but I really like, that's sort of the point of this whole gallery sweep series, is that I want to go through and I want to choose sims that I really like, so that I cut down to sims that I might actually use. And just I love Eden so much that I definitely want to use her eventually. I don't know when exactly that'll happen, but I do want to do that. So if you guys like are watching a series that I'm doing or something, or like you have an idea for a series, maybe you watch this video and you see Eden and you're just like, oh, I have this great idea for what could be Eden's story, just hit me up and let me know, because I would love to do something with Eden. I'd love to include her in something, or just like give her own story. I think that would be so awesome. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Or if you have any suggestions, or like maybe there's something you saw me try on her that you think looked so much better and you're like, hey, try this instead. I'm totally open to stuff like that. Like just because this is how she is right now doesn't mean this has to be her final design. This is just how I sort of looked at her. If you guys saw something, or like you have some idea of like something that you think would be cuter, something that would look better on her, something that would help like add a little bit more storytelling into her outfits, then definitely let me know, because I'd love to try that and just sort of see some other ideas. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about her. I don't know how people do these voiceovers all the time, because like I just rush to say everything right at the beginning, and I'm only like halfway through the time lapse now and I don't know what else to say. Oh well, right now I can talk about the fact that I put jeans on her in her athletic wear because I was not paying attention, because like I purposely put the shirt on her because it's like it has like a little turtleneck, so it sort of looks like a sweater t-shirt, and I was like, well, she's my sweater babe, so she's gonna wear like a sweater shirt for her athletic stuff. And then I was going through it, and for whatever reason I forgot that I was doing athletic wear, so I started putting like denim shorts on her, and I was just like, oh, this is just a cute little outfit. And I was going through it and I was just like, when I got to the shoes, I was going through and I was like, why are there so few shoes? Like why are they all athletic looking shoes? Like why is my selection so small? And then I finally realized it, and I was like, oh, I'm on athletic. that's why. So then I had to go back and switch her, and I just switched her to some bike shorts, which were like cute. I love those bike shorts, by the way. They're so like, I've been using them a lot recently in all my sims because they're just like, they're really cute. They're a Maxis Match one, which like I didn't expect to like Maxis Match so much because I didn't used to use it in my old CC. In my old CC I used only alpha, but I started to incorporate some Maxis Match into it, and like that helps so much. I feel like it helps them blend into the world a lot better because like obviously alpha CC always stands out in game. But when you add that little bit of Maxis Match, it helps to blend it all together, and that also makes it easier. Like when I want to go in and edit townies, like if I just go in and give them some skin details and some alpha hair, they still fit with my game because like they're still wearing their Maxis clothes, but they still have some alpha with them. So that if my sims that I make also have some Maxis Match stuff, then that fits with the whole style. So it's a little bit better. I accidentally just cut off my audio. And I had to start it again. So if there's like a weird audio cut just now, I'm sorry about that. I'm still really new to this whole YouTube thing. Like this, when I'm recording this is my 4th video. That's not when I'm going to upload it. I'm saving the gallery stuff for later. I want to focus on the Teen Runaway Challenge for the most part on channel right now. But I'm saving Gallery Sweep for later. But I'm recording it right now just because it's something easy to record, like easy pre-recording stuff. So, and it doesn't really need like comments back on it because it's not going to be like a series where I need to wait for people to comment and stuff like that. So I'm going ahead and doing it like pre-recording, and I'm just going through and doing a bunch of them in a row. But yeah, I'm still really new at this whole YouTube thing, and I'm so sorry about my microphone. Like I've noticed a lot of issues with it when I go through the recordings, and like I hear it peak and stuff, and I can hear my breathing, and that pisses me off, and I really hope it doesn't bother you because every time I hear it, I'm like, oh my god, I sound like a troll. I'm just like breathing in this camera, like not camera, in this microphone, so everybody can hear it, and it stresses me out. So I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. I hope it doesn't come through too badly for you. But I'm not ready to invest in like a high quality microphone yet because I really don't know how much I'm going to do with this. Like this is something I'm trying out because I think it would be fun. So far I'm really enjoying it. Like I'm not getting a lot of views or anything, but I mean I'm literally making my 4th video right now. So of course I'm not getting a lot of views yet, but I am enjoying it. The editing process is definitely long and tedious and a bit difficult for me. It's not really something I usually do, but I am enjoying it. I am actually really liking it, and it's fun to just sort of talk. Like doing these voiceovers is kind of fun where you just talk about stuff, because I'm usually a very quiet person, and like unless when I'm around my friends, but all my friends live in like other states, so I don't get to see them that much. We do like a weekly Discord call, but I don't get to see them that much. By the way, shout out to Kiana. She's always watches my videos, so hi. Anyways, so like actually talking out loud and saying stuff is like really refreshing. That might sound kind of weird, but I mean with the pandemic and everything, like I'm not doing that much. I'm not going out places. Like I'm not really making new friends. I'm literally just working and staying at home. So doing this is fun. But now we're done with the time-lapse part, so we're actually going to slow it down and let you look at all of her different outfits. So you can see I did a couple different outfits for each category. So she has 3 everyday outfits, she has 2 formal outfits. I think I only gave her 1 athletic wear, but she has 2 sleepwear. She has like a cooler one and a warmer one because that's sort of the way I dress when I go to bed. For parties she also has 2, and then everything else is just 1. But I like giving my sims multiple outfits because it's a little bit more fun. It gives you some more variety in your gameplay. I mean, most of the time they tend to stick to the first outfit, but you know, we try. Anyways guys, this is pretty much the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.